Greetings. Peace. What's going on, sentient beings? It's Prosperity Priestess. I'm here with a video today. While the moon is in Capricorn, because I just checked my app. That way I'd be aware. I also checked the date, so I'd be aware of that too. Today is the 27th, which is a 9, and it's Monday, Moon Day. Right. The message for today is believe in yourself. For sure, believe in yourself. Today was interesting and beautiful, like most days, right? It's a great day. We could add that beautiful part in there. Met some very interesting people, had some lovely conversations, and I appreciated that. Wow. Okay, 3 of Cups, celebration. When you believe in yourself, you have something to celebrate. Whatever it is that you're choosing to create or produce or to be about or to accomplish, you certainly can do that. You put your will into it, like your Mars energy, which Mars is about to go into Sagittarius, but that's totally why the moon was in Sag yesterday. It's not in it right now. And it's okay. There are mistakes in life. There are parts that we experience and we might not understand why we're going through it at the moment. And then later it becomes a life lesson. There's growth. Growth has occurred. And that's certainly something to celebrate. But in order for that to happen, you got to be trying to move a certain direction. Then you have something to celebrate. You can see how far you've come. Even sometimes if you're not trying to move a certain direction, you can look back and see that that's what has happened. Let's see what else is in these cards. Ooh. So yeah, it's the 3 of Cups, is celebration. Energy's coming together. Water. We're in Scorpio season. So the full moon is going to be in Taurus. I'm pretty excited about that. But yes, the High Priestess, using your intuition, being in touch with the unseen aspects of you and of this reality that we're living, because there are many aspects that are not seen, but it's real, just like the wind, spirit. So as above, so below. That's why I communicate about astrology. I learn about it and I learn my natal chart and see how relevant it is to me and my life experiences, and then the various transits that are occurring. I talk about that at times on my videos to encourage people to do the same. Check out your natal chart, learn it, grow it. Who was I speaking to today? What did the gentleman tell me? He was a Taurus. I asked him, after we were talking, I said, when's your birthday? And he was like, he said, May 9th. I said, oh, okay. And he said, so I'm a Taurus. I said, yeah, you are a Taurus. All right. And then he asked me my birthday, and I said 9/9. So I said, we're both 9s, and we're both earth signs. That's funny because today is a 9 energy like I started with. And yes, he's a Taurus. So that made me think about my grandma, and he was like, everything Taurus does is from the heart. Like, I know, Venus ruled energy. I love me some Taurus. My grandma always looked amazing. She always smelled good. She always gifted me perfumes, bathrobes, the blankets, like just mad stuff for the home and comfort and beauty and food. Like, she was all about that. Like, how do you not love Taurus energy? It's ruled by Venus. So, anyways, this upcoming Taurus full moon, that'll be in my 10th house. So I'm interested to find out what's gonna be revealed. And sometimes in life, there's a shakeup. But one door closes, it means there's another window opening, which I'm taking actions, moving in those directions already. But we had a great conversation. He's an elderly gentleman. He's just talking about life in general and different lessons and stuff. So that was great. But intuition, High Priestess, secrets, going within, dark spaces within ourselves, and learning, I guess the word is to integrate, to incorporate that into your whole aspect of you. He mentioned that in this world there's good people and there's bad people. Like, it's not just a utopia. He was like, could you imagine if everyone was perfect? And I was like, but why not? It should be. It's like, we don't all think the same. We don't all want the same things. We don't dress the same. We don't want to eat the same food. But some people want to help and some people want to take. Oh yeah, there was another gentleman I had a brief conversation with, and he ended up saying, because he was talking to someone else, and then when I turned and I looked at him, I said, I'm enjoying the conversation that you guys are having. I'm enjoying listening, because it was just filled with wisdom and stuff. He's like, they ain't teaching them nothing at school. I'm like, don't I know it? 13 years of indoctrination. Woo! But when I finally did speak with that gentleman, we happened to be walking side by side, so boom, we just started the conversation, and he was like, a lot of people had their hand out. They want to take, but really, it's best to give. And I said, oh, yep, the gift is in the giving. Yep. And you can give a little bit each day, just by being your best self. So maybe go within and see who you are. Deal with some of your inner turmoil, and then you'll understand how to be more content in life, as well as assist others on their journey. What else we got? Three of Swords. Yeah, talking about life lessons and dark places. That's that heartbreak energy. Sheesh. Why am I smiling though? Because I can say that I've graduated from that. I feel like I learned that lesson. I feel like I'm not in that space anymore. Finally, and it feels great. I feel like celebrating. My energy's beautiful. I'm getting back to myself, and can't let nothing keep you down out here. This is making me think about, I think it's like in a Japanese culture. I could be mistaken which Asian culture it is, but to my understanding, there is this concept of, like, if something is broken, like some ceramics, it breaks, like a vase or something, they put it, confirmation, I heard a beep in the background, they put it back together and they fill the cracks in with gold, and it makes it even more beautiful. There's also this Rumi quote, and it speaks about where you're cracked at, where you're broken at, that's where the light from within is able to now shine through. So, wow. I never thought I'd see the Three of Swords and start smiling. That's how I know I've overcome that hurdle, which aspect of life that we go through. It happens, and I'm happy to be able to say that I've loved, and am grateful that that's something that I want to continue to do, and that I'm able to do. Because there is definitely a point with going through the heartbreak where I didn't want to, I'm all closed off and sad and downtrodden, and not anymore. Now I'm out here celebrating, because life is beautiful. It's what you make it. It's a garden, you already know. And you have to use what's within to create externally. Anything achieved was first mentally conceived. That's what I had said to the one gentleman who told me about giving and taking. And I said, yeah, that's mentalism. All is mine. 7 Hermetic principles. So it's great. So what a life we're living in 2025. We can have these conversations like every place I go. It could be work. It could be the grocery store. It could be going to get my eyebrows done. Last time I went to get my eyebrows done, I did a tarot reading for the lady who did my eyebrows. So I mean, it's just great that we're coexisting in a realm where people are embracing these esoteric teachings and knowings and way of life, and they're getting rid of the dogma. Or they're thinking beyond the dogma. The dogma ain't gonna save your soul. It's to trap your soul. Actually, the dogma, the demiurge, the Yahweh, you don't want that. Because all of that is telling you to believe in something outside of yourself. It's the exact opposite of a high priestess energy. A high priestess energy, believe in you. Go within. Know thyself. which those, not buildings, those structures, some of them monolithic structures, meaning they were created out of one piece of stone. It's insane. They're cosmically aligned, and they stood the test of time. They're still here for a reason. Like, pay attention and learn. And that's where all this dogma stuff originates from, ancient Sumerian teachings, ancient Kemetic teachings, ancient, I was about to say Ayurvedic. That's not the word. For lack of a better term, Indian, over that way. My geography is horrible. Another thing I want to say is one day I was having a conversation with someone, and then he asked me if I knew Dogon. I was like, yeah, I know Dogon tribe. And then I was like thinking about it. I think I spelled it like Dogon, Dogon. And then I was like, wait a second, if you put Dogon backwards, that's no God. It's just what I happen to see or be aware of, You're here to learn about who you are and to be your best version of you, which is going to be different for every individual. You're not here to worship me. You're not worshiping enough. These people worshiping day and night, still get sick, still in poverty, still have calamities, all of that. And it's been going on like for eons. It's a trap. Don't go to the light. Go to the dark. Go to the dark side. Go within. Alright? Use your magic. What do we have here? Ooh, the Knave of Wands. New passions. Be a student. Light your flame again. Your inner flame, your inner light. And use that to guide you. And you'll be able to celebrate out here. Now I'm going to read you the definitions from in here. But yes, this is new endeavors. This is passionate. This has to do with youthful. Definitely fire energy. I was about to say ideas, but not ideas. Activities. The action of it. Action. Fire. Yup. And we in the, it's not a Sag moon. Why do I keep saying, I want to say that so bad. It's Capricorn. So I like that. This person in this deck, their eyes are covered. And they're bowing down. And they're holding the smoke up. So this is something that has smoke come out of it. There's a saging concept. So it's making me think of being in tune with the unseen. Being aware of it. Cleansing the energy. Bringing forth great energy and entities to assist on the journey. Bowing down to what is the unknown realms. The unknown within us. And I know this because their eyes are covered. They're not focusing on the physical, the tangible things that, they're going within. And those are what the activities, the actions that they're taking are symbolizing. That's what I would say about this Knave of Wands card. All right, so let me read you 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, chalices, symbolizes emotions, friendship, harmony. 3 of Cups, agreement, success, pregnancy, cheerfulness, celebration. Yay! High Priestess, you already know. Nana Baruko, Orisha of Rain. She keeps the atmosphere clean and protects women during childbirth. Oh, that's 2 childbirth cards. Mysterious woman, intuition, unclear situation. 3 of Swords. Don't let that sadness bring you down. Where's 3 of Swords at? Air. Symbolizes sky and thought. 3 of Swords, distance. Dispersion, pain, separation, dejection. We go through those phases of life. You got to pick yourself back up. Relight that fire. Last card, Wands. Knave of Wands. Fire symbolizes life, action, body. Knave of Wands, dark-haired youth. News, pleasure, sincerity, dexterity. They're going to stop playing with me. How interesting. Sometimes people ask me like, oh, when are you going to have another baby? And I'm like, what? Well, I feel like there are some other steps that should be in place first, and some other things I should solidify my life first. But maybe a lot of it has to do with like a heartbreak energy or a fearfulness around what the last almost decade and a half has been like. But it doesn't mean it has to stay like that or next time around be like that. So that's interesting. That concept's been coming up a lot. So it's challenges me to go within and see how I really feel about it. And I've cried for sure. And I'm like, I don't want to. And I'm like, but it's so natural and beautiful and you love it. But it's challenging. Yeah, life is, but but it's beautiful and unique and interesting. And you could do it and make it even better than ever. Three of Wands, ships coming in. That's 3 threes, by the way. 333 has been all around me for months now. Hold on. This card, I love the 3 of Wands card in this deck. It says, like, success twice. 3 of Wands, fire, symbolizes life, action, body. And also 333, 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands. That's a 9 again. So, like today, the 27th. Fire symbolizes life, action, body. 3 of Wands is undertaking, optimism, success, achievement, and success. Exactly what I was saying. Trying something again and it becoming successful this time. And that's why I do these messages and I pull these cards. It's going to correlate with what I'm talking about. It happens every time. I don't even always understand why I'm having a certain thought or urge to communicate about something, but I learned to accept it and to go with it, and it flows, and then it reveals itself even more through these cards. So, as I started out, believe in yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Believe in yourself. Push through. You got this. Remember to always ask ancestors, because they're always with us, always and always. I tell people that every day. Remember to always ask ancestors and to surely seek spirit. Peace.